Mnangagwa have told the war veterans, as well as also the Central Committee, to be preparing for the 2028 harmonized elections. His allies are not buying into what Mnangagwa has been selling to the top decision-making body of ZANU-PF, as well as the other critical arm of ZANU-PF, which is the war veterans. He has told them that they should prepare to campaign for 2028 elections. But his allies, some of them who are part of his government, be it at provincial as well as also local government, national government, are spearheading the 2030 mantra. The mind-boggling question is, who is fooling who at the end of the day? Daniel Garwe, while in Midlands, said Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa is their number 9, alluding to soccer, saying if in soccer, if you've got a number 9 that is scoring, you keep that number 9. But the question remains, is this number 9 going to score, or is going to score an on goal? Only time will tell. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let me play a clip of Daniel Garwe speaking this. Just a moment.
Vision 2030 is unstoppable. Vision 2030 is unstoppable.
So that was Daniel Garwe for you, and I think if you heard the last part, was more defiant, saying that they have spoken with their mouth about 2030 for a long period of time, of which for the first time agreeing with me that they have actually been talking about this thing for a very long period. But when it comes to the period of actually finalizing this, Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa is always found to be nowhere to seal the deal. This time around, are they going to make an impact, or they are going to be a loud sounding nothing individuals going to this conference? You can tell from the look of things that these individuals identified as Zikanandas. There was also Owen Muta Ngube there. I think I will also be bringing a separate issue of him. As you know, I don't want to make my live broadcast to be more. I want to make them to be short and to be precisely. Daniel Garwe saying they will print T-shirts written Vision 2030 is unstoppable, saying Vision 2030 is unstoppable. I think that is telling the other faction, whom they refer to as Mandu. Now in ZANU-PF, we will think that Mandu is opposition. No, they are not talking about Mandu as opposition. Mandu, they are referring to the retired General Chiwenga faction. Whoever thought that ZANU-PF would be actually up in arms against each other, it is exactly what is happening barely few days before their conference. Is this a healthy scenario for ZANU-PF to go to their conference? This record, divided. I don't think so. I think it shows you where the direction in which this succession dispute is actually going. We've got two warring factions. All of them, they are pulling apart to each other. According to Blessed Keza, they will be going to this conference to bury the 2030 mantra and also to hold accountable individuals such as Daniel Garwe, who have been calling retired General Chiwenga Mando. Because when we are saying down with the Mando, who is against the 2030, it is another faction in ZANU-PF against this 2030. It's not only just the people of Zimbabwe, but it is another faction. So when he when he says down with Mando, he is referring to some of his colleagues within the ruling party, and also identifying Mnangagwa as number 9, saying he has been scoring, he has been doing well. This is the propaganda that ZANU-PF has been pushing. So you can hear in these meetings that Daniel Gowes and others Ugandans are actually gathering. They speak what is different from what is actually projected by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is speaking about 2028 elections. Them, they are speaking about what they call Vision 2030. And you saw in that intelligence document, which I was talking about, that was presented by retired General Chiwenga. He confronted Vision 2030 head-on. That Mnangagwa is the one who is actually responsible for, in fact, his family. I saw someone saying, but they left out the children. He wants them to detail the family. If they say Mnangagwa family, they include everybody who is in the government of Mnangagwa, who is part and parcel of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa's family. They don't have to actually name them one by one. So it's public knowledge who exactly they are referring to. So to the Daniel Gowes, they are living in this deception that Mnangagwa has been doing well. He has been doing well in terms of actually giving them money. They are well taken care of. You can see Daniel Garwe is wearing nice suits these days. It is the money that he receives from Zukananda. So he's paid to drink and speak in such a manner. He is speaking, particularly in ZANU-PF activities. So Mnangagwa faction looks set to go to the conference and push their vision 2030. But you will hear this director of information within ZANU-PF saying succession is not an issue going to the conference, but bringing also the issue of 2030, supporting the issue of 2030. So I wonder who exactly they are fooling, and you will hear some of them saying there is absolutely no conflict within ZANU-PF, trying so hard, especially when they can take a picture of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa and retired General Chiwenga meeting somewhere and laughing together. That picture goes viral, but it says nothing. You can actually be telling someone to hand over power to you while he's laughing. It is not always, it's not at all instances whereby you will be actually projecting a very, very serious case. Sometimes you have to speak while he's laughing, while he's pretending as if everything is well. You don't have to frown. If you look at the negotiations that were done during the last days of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, you would notice that retired General Chiwenga posed for a photo with Mugabe whilst they were smiling at the height of the coup in 2017, whilst the military vehicles were outside. They were in-house, smiling at each other, taking photos. So smiling at each other at this point and also being seen in one place, it does not mean anything. That's why if you looked at that, I think I explained yesterday, some generals looked with anticipation because they were wondering on whether are these people in laughing terms for real, because they understand what is currently the mood of the country. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live,